Good evening. Welcome inside Notre Dame High School in the nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. It's Elias in alongside Nick Zeffi as we get our fifth and final game underway today. And it's SBA right away with an easy lay-in by Brett Hausen. 2-0. It's Oakville basketball prep against Saskatoon Basketball Academy. SBA against Oakville prep. 2-0 for Saskatoon early.
Good starting play ran by Saskatoon there. Right off the jump ball, they get an easy 2 points.
Prasad to Abdullah. No good at the rim. They're battling for it. Guys fall to the ground. It stays with Oakville with 10 to shoot. Armstrong. Shot from deep, no good. Air ball.
Both teams seem very evenly matched. Watch out for their point guards, Jordan Prasad for Oakville Prep and Alu Cisse for SBA as he throws the ball away. They're both dynamic playmakers, can score the ball, also rebound. They'll be on triple-double watch.
Here is Prasad. Up ahead, it's Abdul Allah Prasad. Gets it right back from his big man. Armstrong, a deep three, and it rattles in. 3-2, Oakville takes their first lead. They come in at 0-1, Saskatoon at 2-2. Shots off the mark. Abdullah with the rebound. He'll push it up himself. All the way, goes up, no good. Cisse with the rebound. In the corner. Shots off the mark. Campbell with the rebound. Armstrong, 3-ball. That one is short and off the mark. Hausen with the rebound. Jumper in transition, no good, too strong.
It's been a frantic pace so far. Both teams just really trying to get shots up at the rim, looking for someone to get an offensive rebound. It's been pretty one and done so far as Justin Omega's going to fly.
Omega, and he is called, or I mean he is fouled by Armstrong, excuse me. And Omega is at the line for 2. First free throws off the mark. Second one is up. That one also too strong. An offensive rebound here. Put back, trickles in. That one's Newkirk. The big man, 6'8". For SBA, they have the lead 4-3. Prasad. Steal by Omega, can't control it, it goes out of bounds. Shot clock's at 9. 4-3. Here is Prasad, all the way, glides in the air. Misses the layup, but battling for it. He's called for the foul. Prasad.
Good take there by Prasad. Went right across the lane, just missed the easy layup.
Inside, layup off the mark, rebounded here by Oakville. And they get it taken away. Newkirk drives and lays it in.
Nice take there by Newkirk, contorting his body, finishing with the left hand. He's had a good jump hook finish and then the Euro step to the left-handed finish.
Abdullah Drives inside, floater, hits every part of the rim and drops. 6-5 now for SBA in the corner. 3 ball is up and it falls. Houchhausen. 9-5 now. It seems like Oakville's having a problem getting back and setting up their defense. SBA getting that 3-pointer off and no one in sight. Prasad falling away, no good. And Armstrong with the steal. Reverse, no good. And he is fouled.
Tough call there. Seemed like the defender had his hands up. Nonetheless, Armstrong will go to the free throw line.
Armstrong's first free throw attempt, too strong off back iron. Second one also off the mark, rebounded by Newkirk. And that bounce pass sails out of bounds by Adonri, Paul Adonri, and there's also Peter Adonri on this team. I'm assuming brothers.
Good assumption. I mean, this isn't the last name Smith or anything.
Yeah.
A little bit more unique than that. Zone in on these point guards here. This is going to be, like I said, a good battle between the two. You're looking at IQ and smarts with one, quickness and toughness with the other.
And Adonri is called for a personal. As we have a substitution for SBA. Number 8, Jude Shepherd Hills checks in. Prasad now for Oakville. They're down 4, 9-5. Bounce pass inside. Nadim stops. Fouls on Omega. Armstrong to inbound for Oakville. Prasad trying to find Abdullah inside. Turns it over. Cisse turns on the Jets and lays it in.
Alu Cisse was our 2018 Winnipeg MPH Showcase MVP. Has a ton of things that he does well. Shoot the ball, but overall his quickness, burst, change of speed is what's going to set him apart from most point guards in our league.
Foul is on Campbell. Cisse to Newkirk. Omega now. Back to Cisse. A deep 3, and he flushes it home. Cisse, the inside and outside game. Abdullah now for Oakville. Drives, and he's met at the rim. Swatted away by Newkirk. Stares him down afterwards.
Newkirk got up there. He's definitely got some bounce to him, some length, some size. Going up there and contesting shots.
Couple substitutions for Oakville as Harris is in along with Sheard. He's at the line. Trying to trim this Saskatoon lead. First free throw is good. Second one drops as well. Here is Cisse in the corner. And that's a walk. Turnover by SBA. Go back to Oakville. 7-point lead for SBA. Prasad.
Right in the high pick and roll here. This is where Prasad really makes good decisions.
3 balls off the mark. Offensive rebound. That one's blocked away. Newkirk. Cisse. In the corner. Newkirk. He's called for steps.
Yeah, on that crossover there, he's got to get lower, dig into his hips so that his feet aren't moving before the ball's released.
Coach, you have no 15 black on the game sheet. Over here. I'll give it to him right here.
Yeah, this number.
On this one, this is the official game sheet over here. Okay. Yeah. Is he marked as a different number? Back up.
14-7 is the lead for SBA. Oakville has possession. 4:46 to go here in the opening quarter. Prasad. Prasad stops and pops. No good, way off the mark. And it's a jump ball, position arrow aiming in favor of Oakville. Gotta like that hustle there after a brick by Prasad.
SBA almost got one there, but it's going to be Oakville's ball. Cameron Harris on the jump ball. He's going to be big for Oakville here coming up as their 6th man.
Harris drives, loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. It will remain with Oakville. 4 to shoot. Prasad. Armstrong inside, and he gets it to drop. Omega. Fouls on Shiard as Palmer checks in for Abdullah.
Palmer looks definitely interesting, got some good size, length. I saw him throwing down some dunks easily. Let's see what he brings to the table here.
Here is Cisse, throws that one into the corner. They swing it around. It's Newkirk with 4 to shoot, turns around. Cisse has to put it up, no good. And on the weak side, it is rebounded by Shepherd Hills, thrown away. Here's Shiard. Puts the brakes on. Turns around the Harris screen. Right back to Harris. Floater in the lane. Gets it to drop. Making a little bit of a comeback here. Just a 3-point game. SBA and Oakville Prep. SBA leads 14-11.
Good bucket there by Cameron Harris. Under control. Good elevation. And he was always on balance.
Armstrong pushing the pace for Oakville all the way to the hole. Coast to coast. And lays it in for 2.
Armstrong showing us the 3. Now he shows us the transition game. Good scoop shot. Caught the defender by surprise.
Omega. Cisse from downtown with no hesitation buries it.
Cisse's jumper is looking much improved. He's got good elevation, good balance.
As Armstrong gets it to go the other way with a left-handed layup. 17-15, back and forth action here, Nick, in the opening Q. SBA and Oakville Prep.
Frantic pace, but you gotta love it. They're going up and down, putting the ball in.
That's the 5th team foul on Oakville. So SBA is at the line with the bonus. First free throw is off the mark by Cisse, and we hear Armstrong saying his defender can't run with him.
He's not wrong.
No.
I mean, he's got out 2 times on transition, so let's see if he continues that.
Both
as
free
he's
throws.
One of the most athletic kids on the court right now.
Both free throws off the mark and back-to-back steals. Here is Prasad, who goes up and finishes with contact. Will head to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Prasad in transition.
He's got some good ups. He shields very well with that left hand and just goes up and over the 6'8" defender, no problem, and one.
Free throw is up and good for Prasad. Here is Cisse. Omega now. Swing it around. Cisse from deep. Another one from beyond the arc. They're giving him room to breathe, and that's a mistake as he buries his third triple of the opening quarter.
If you're Oakville, you got to identify the shooter. You got to get on him earlier and make sure that he doesn't get a look like that.
Harris with the step back, no good. Rebound is gathered by Omega, who pushes the pace. Both teams like to get up and run. Newkirk in the corner. Omega puts up a three and sinks it. Deep two, excuse me. Referee pointing that he had the foot on the line, so just a two ball. And SBA back out in front by 5, 23-18. Girard, nice bounce pass inside for Palmer, who can't finish. Cisse. Good defense by Harris, denying. Newkirk from downtown. That one's off the mark. Ball's loose and on the ground. Jump ball, possession arrow aiming in favor of SBA, so we'll stay right here. 14 on the shot clock, SBA will have possession.
SBA's shown the ability to hit the three-point shot here. Let's see if they run a quick hitter for either Alu Cisse, Justin Omega.
And Cisse will inbound for SBA. Goes into Newkirk. Steps back. Omega now. Met by Prasad. Tough jumper. It's a two ball.
You see there Omega making a really tough shot.
Armstrong reverse layup, no good, but Palmer cleans that one up. (24-20). Cisse. Here's Newkirk, spins around off Armstrong and lays it in. Prasad drives. Turnaround, tough shot, fading away, nails it.
Prasad gets to his sweet spot, got a close enough to the paint there where he could gather, fade away, and make that with confidence.
Cisse, a deep three off the mark. Palmer with the rebound. Prasad, bounce pass, trying to find Girard, but Cisse's there for the steal. He'll bring it up himself. Omega wide open. That one's a three, and that one rattles in.
This SBA squad came to play. Shooting threes, making them. As Jordan Prasad needed to beat the buzzer, almost had it there.
Off glass and off the mark. It's a 7-point lead for SBA over Oakville, 29-22. We'll be back with the second quarter.
I'm getting this
Can't say anything.
It's not a game. This is not a game. Don't waste your time. This is not for everybody. So you got to make a decision by the end of today if this is really what you want. Okay? I'm a 5'8" Arab kid, comes from a low-income family. My family was on welfare when we came up. Nobody expected us to be in have North Pole hoops in the position that we're in. But everyone that said no saw how hard we grinded and just beat down walls. So now if you're not gonna waste your time, your parents' time, your coaches, don't waste mine either. Because I fought for everything that I've got. And if you want it bad enough, I'm telling you, fight for it. Are we all on the same page?
game as we have SBA and we have Oakville Prep. Our fifth and final game here today in the NPA Central National Session, the largest gathering of prep schools in Canadian basketball history. Sherrard off the bench has been terrific for head coach Michael Smith here for Oakville. Gave them a burst of energy and he's back at the line for two.
Oakville's been running well. I think that their defense on the three-point line needs to adjust. SBA has made I'd say a handful of threes, maybe 6. On the other end, SBA just needs to get back on defense. Transition game for Oakville has been on point.
Cisse, Newkirk. Newkirk spins around but is fouled. It looked like Palmer got a bit of the ball on that one. But he is called for a personal.
You like Newkirk's patience. Got the ball, surveyed, saw what was open, went to the spin move, got fouled, will go to the free throw line.
First free throw is good by Newkirk. Second one drops as well. Prasad, cross midcourt. Beautiful dish to Morales, who was cutting to the basket back door, and he gets an easy lay-in. Cisse all the way to the hole, no good. Sherrard up ahead, it's Morales once again. Goes up and lays it in. In transition, they're getting their buckets. Oakville getting a few stops here in the second quarter. And Cisse, Newkirk. And he's called for the walk.
Yeah, Newkirk's been very upright on his attacks. You're prone to traveling if you don't sink your hips, get low in an athletic position, and Newkirk did not do that. Travel's called. On this end, Jordan Prasad's been sharing the ball well. Hasn't shot it the best, but he's a player that does so many other things well as he finds another open three-point bucket.
3 ball by Grewal. And we have ourselves a tie ball game, Nick, at 31 apiece as Cisse brings it across midcourt for SBA. And that's another walk on Newkirk, and head coach Michael Smith is making it known to the officials that the big man keeps walking, and they're calling it.
You got to sell him, you know, but it's easy to sell him when he's walking like that. Cole Newkirk making new dance moves out here.
Morales. Fouls on Prasad. The referee's not having it during live ball action. He said, "Do not speak to me. I am working."
We had 2 types of refs today. We had a ref talking to the crowd.
Yes.
And then we have refs that don't want to have conversations during live balls. It's all up to how they are, right? How they're feeling.
Prasad. Here's Grenwall. Back to Prasad. Inside. Palmer. And he gets called for the walk.
That was an easy call. Went to the dribble, hop-stepped. Not able to do much. I'm wondering how long SBA is going to go with Justin Omaga on the bench. He was such a spark plug for them. Hit about 3 threes along with Alu Cisse.
3 balls off the mark. Weak side rebound and put back is good. Hochhausen. Prasad attacks. And he's getting hacked as he drives to the rim. Foul is on. And Donry, Peter and Donry, number 5. Here's Campbell, who checked back in now for Oakville Prep, along with that shot's off the mark by Prasad, along with Nadeem for Oakville. and Armstrong.
I like Cissé's defensive effort here. He's been really aggressive, really getting into Persad as the main ball handler, and he's done it without fouling, which has been great. Applying that pressure, keeping his hands up, and chesting, going chest to shoulder within the paint, making it life hard for Persad.
Cissé and Donnery. Back to Cissé. Baseline, dribbles it up off his foot, it looks like, but battling for it, gets it right back. Beautiful hustle, and the layup is good by Hutchhausen. Cissé didn't give up on that one after he initially turned it over.
Hutchhausen has been Jimmy on the spot on a few of his buckets. Easy layups. He's got great positioning on the offensive end.
Armstrong. 3 ball. Off front iron, no good. Cissé. Hutchhausen trailing the play and hits it from beyond the arc.
Impressed with Hutchhausen so far. He's hit open threes, made some layups. SBA blows this thing up to a 9-point lead.
Sherrard trying to answer, no good. Abdullah finds Armstrong inside, who lays it in.
Armstrong slaps the backboard there with 2 hands. Good layup. He's got to now instruct his Oakville team to do it on this end. They've given up too much to SBA here early in the first half.
In the corner, shots up, no good. Abdullah with the rebound for Oakville. And it's taken right back for SBA. Hutchhausen off. It looks like he was trying to go off the backboard to Newkirk. And head coach Sean Tyson not impressed with his player, looking him down like, take the easy 2. There's no time for showboating in a close game.
Yeah,
Armstrong.
Both teams seem like they're evenly matched. You got to make as much as you can out of every offensive possession.
Cissé and Donnery, deep 3 off the mark. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oakville basketball.
SBA really likes to take that 3-pointer, especially in transition. They'll take it from anywhere too, and they got a bunch of players that can shoot it.
Sherrard. Abdullah, he'll take it from deep. That one's off the mark. Hutchhausen with the rebound, but there, Sherrard once again battling for it, goes up. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Oakville.
Looks like the referees missed one there.
Looked like he got hacked going up. Substitution as Gozano checks in for SBA. Armstrong. Nadeem inside, goes up, no good, battling for it. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Oakville. As the referees are having a conversation to see who goes off of. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And it's Oakville basketball. Harris, who just checked in, will inbound it. Gets it into Campbell. Armstrong, 10 to shoot. Persad now. Lobs it inside to Armstrong. Takes some contact, and he is fouled and will head to the line for 2 shots. 4:25 remaining in this opening half. Oakville down 7 to SBA 40-33.
Armstrong, great patience, nice strong moves inside. He's been a pleasant surprise here for Oakville, doing all the little things and making a big difference on the scoreboard.
First free throw in and out, no good by Armstrong. Makes the second one, trimming the lead down to 6. Cissé. Gets it right back. Here's Gozano, drives and lays it in with the left.
You love that right there. He squares up, mid-post, goes to the one dribble, left-handed layup. Good move.
Prasad, 3-ball off the mark.
Prasad has struggled here early to find his shooting stroke. SBA has done a good job crowding him with Cisse and other multiple defenders as another travel's called on SBA.
That one's on Gozano. Here's Prasad. Crossover dribble by his defender. All the way to the hole, can't finish. Here's Magic in the corner. Falls to the ground. Haushausen. $17 on the shot clock. Cisse. Gozano. Cisse. 10 on the shot clock. Haushausen coming off. The screen goes up and lays it in for 2. No throwing it off the backboard this time.
Not at all. He learned his lesson. Take the easy 2 points, get back, work on defense.
Campbell up ahead for Oakville. Campbell drives to Abdullah. He is hacked. Foul is on Chad Magic.
SBA has consistently started to tighten up their grip here on defense.
As Armstrong is fouled, he'll head to the line for 2 shots. It's a 10-point SBA lead, and Armstrong looks to trim it back to single digits.
Nothing easy, though. SBA, they're not going to give you layups. You got to go to the free throw line. You got to earn it. Make your 2 free throws. They're not going to give you layups. They're not going to let you come up with momentum.
Armstrong hits them both. Cisse. Newkirk. 3 balls up, no good. Newkirk with the offensive rebound and put back.
You don't see that much anymore. Tipping it to yourself, great way to get some offensive rebounds. Keep the ball up high, and you'll be the first one to it.
Abdullah. So 3 seconds in the key violation by Oakville. It'll be SBA basketball.
Fast-paced half here. No timeouts called either. Players are just playing through everything.
And Harris comes in with the steal. Up ahead to Prasad, who lays it in for 2.
Harris, nice. Good job corralling the ball, passing it up. And Jordan Prasad using that body control, hitting the defender, making the layup. And our first timeout is taken by SBA.
They are up 46-38 with 2:08 remaining in the opening half. We'll be back. What's going on here?
Look around the room, someone you don't know is watching you, and someone's gonna talk about you after this, and you know, you want them to be able to say the right thing, and you know, that'll help send you in the right direction.
Those guys are here from 7 in the morning training because they want it. Let your game talk, right? That's what game speaks means. 2, 3, game speaks. We've seen lives change in a matter of 1 weekend. one-hand jam.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NP.
Back inside Notre Dame High School, Lysels in alongside Nick Zeffy. SBA against Oakville, and the pressure is on here. Stolen away, it's Armstrong. Goes up, is fouled, will head back to the free throw line for 2. Armstrong has been very aggressive in getting to the rim here for Oakville.
He has been. He's going to go to the free throw line again. Cole Newkirk has been turning the ball over multiple times. He has been, for sure. Armstrong getting to the line again. He's also got the turnover there, the steal on Cole Newkirk, who's got to be much more mindful with the ball, as Oakville Prep now brings it down to a 6-point game, 2 minutes left.
Cisse ramping up the defensive pressure. Here is, and it's another turnover. Prasad up ahead to Armstrong, who lays it in for 2. That's 4 quick points for Armstrong. And that defense is working wonders now for Oakville. They break it here as Newkirk goes up. Armstrong meets him. It is a foul. Fouls on Armstrong.
Cole Newkirk going up there looking to put someone on a poster.
And
he's got some big time ups. Armstrong met him there, makes him earn it at the line.
Misses the first one, and that's Armstrong's 3rd foul here in the opening half. So Palmer will check in at the next dead ball, presumably for Armstrong, as the free throw is made. Prasad across the mid-court in the corner trying to find Abdullah Allah. It gets back to him. He'll take the 3 and sink it. 2-point ball game. Cisse back out. 3 ball is up. That one is way short. Off the mark by Magic. Eject goes back to Oakville. And out of that timeout that SBA called, Oakville has shown a bounce to their step here.
They've been able to regroup. Prasad's been able to get into the lane, make some good decisions as he pulls up, hits the mid-range jumper. We got a tie game, folks.
Cisse right back from Newkirk. Cisse Housen trying to go to Cisse, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oakville basketball.
The press that Oakville has put on has really sped SBA up, or quite frankly just made them turn the ball over. They've got to be much stronger with the ball in their hands.
Harris, baseline, misses the layup, but Palmer's there for the putback, and Oakville has the lead by 2, 49-47. Ball is tipped, Harris takes it. Not enough on that pass for Prasad, but Campbell stays with it. He takes the 3 and sinks it.
That's a backbreaker right there. Oakville bench fully engaged, clapping it out for their teammates. It's been a big swing here in the second quarter. Alou Cisse is going to look to stop the bleeding.
First free throw is off the mark. Cisse sinks the second one. As Oakville calls a timeout. They're up by 4 now with 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, 52-48. We'll be back with those final 10 seconds.
Canada Top Flight Academy have went back to back.
It's
been such a phenomenal season. The fan base has been tremendous across Canada.
You know, we're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play and compete because these guys want it.
I don't want to say bad blood, but competitive spirit is going to be front and center here today.
We work hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here for venues like this, we go to war.
Oh, Elijah Fisher!
Inside Notre Dame here, the final 10 seconds. It's Campbell who puts it up, no good. Houchhausen with the rebound. And that is the end of the first half. Back and forth affair. Lots of fight in both of these teams. And Oakville heads into the half with a 4-point lead, 52-48. We'll be back with second half action here inside Notre Dame.
Canada Top Flight Academy have went back to back.
That boy's not messing around, Tarek.
Another quality win for Notre Dame to move them to 2-0 here in Ontario. As Fofo says, Wilcox, Saskatchewan is in the house.
Adefolarin Adadagan is doing it from every part of the floor right now.
I remember, I was just like, by any means, so whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's my brainstorm. I remember, I was just like you. I remember, I was just like It's what happened, you make shit timeless.
Fofo tries a triple, yes sir.
There's one thing I've seen from Kellen Tynes. That guy is not afraid. Very calm under pressure. So good in traffic.
Coast to coast on that one.
Kellen Tynes a regular occurrence.
Pick in the pocket, Tynes.
Kellen Tynes picking pockets and finishing.
Tynes from deep. Tynes, triple.
He's on the left side, finishes with his right hand, able to just get enough on it.
Man, Kellen Tynes, the court vision on this kid is on another level.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And there's Tynes again, Caleb Suey.
He split a pair of defenders, finessed his way around another that was looking to draw a charge, finished with a nice kiss off the window.
Great body control.
Hi, I'm Brandon Talbot. I'm mic'd up for Northwell Hoops. Hey, yo, right from the start, the whole time. Same thing, yo. Let's go.
Hello and welcome back inside Notre Dame for the second half action. SBA and Oakville Prep as Newkirk puts it up no good on the first shot of the second half. Prasad pushing it the other way for Oakville. Oakville in the black, SBA in the white, as we have a foul called. Oakville coming in at 0-1, and Saskatoon coming in at 2-2. Last game of our 5 games here tonight as Prasad finishes in the lane over his defender.
That was nice. Very nice. High finish, soft touch.
Right to the hole is Ndunri making that one to answer Prasad's shot. Abdullah steps back, gets his defender to go by, misses the first one, but puts the second one in. Cisse in the corner, they swing it.
Tons of travels are being called here, very sloppy on the footwork. See, both teams have committed at least 3 turnovers on travel calls.
6 point lead for Oakville as that shot is up, no good. Omega up ahead, Abdullah doesn't give up on it.
Great hustle, DR, great hustle.
As he gets back to defend that one, it goes out of bounds off of him. It will remain with SBA.
Now SBA shot very well from behind the 3-point arc. Let's see if they look for some more open threes as Alu Cisse slashes to the rim.
56-52, Prasad will bring it up. Prasad, he is fouled.
Prasad's so difficult to contain. He gets into his spots on the court and he's got a great pivot, comes back and he's able to hit the fadeaway jumper as well.
That shot's off the mark, but Nadeem is there to clean it up. Newkirk In the corner now, 3 balls way off the mark. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with SBA. 13 on the shot clock. 58-52, 6-point ball game. SBA has possession and they are down. Here is Newkirk. Thought about it. Drives, goes up with the right, no good. Abdullah pushes it up for Oakville. All the way to the hole, can't finish. And he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
Nice zigzag move there at the end as Abdullah was coming down the right side. Goes to the left-handed finish. Gets hit right across the body. Will shoot 2 free throws.
Abdullah's at the free throw line. First free throw is short. Second free throw is good. Cisse, Newkirk, and Donry back to Newkirk. Here's Ndunry. He is fouled on the drive as Campbell's called for a personal.
First half was characterized as pretty fast-paced, fast-moving. Second half, we already have 4 fouls. It's been a little choppier as Cole Newkirk misses a 3.
Persad pushes it the other way for Oakville. Stops and pops from the free throw line, too strong. And a nice tip by Armstrong as he was falling. 9-point lead. Cisse across midcourt for SBA in the corner. That 3 ball is off the mark. Persad battling for it, and it goes out of bounds. It will remain with SBA. Inbounded to Newkirk. Cisse from beyond the arc banks that one home. He'll take it. Persad will bring it up now for Oakville. He's met by Cisse. Persad all the way, can't finish with the left. Cisse comes down with it. Omega drives and hits it. 5-point run now for SBA as Abdullah Allah can't get it to go in transition. Cisse. In the corner, and Donry, his 3 too strong. Abdullah Allah with the rebound. Persad. Abdullah. Abdullah stops in the lane. Series of moves, leaves that one short. Cisse stops and pops in transition, no good. Campbell now. Double dribble on Campbell. Turnover on Oakville. As Palmer and Chiard check in for Oakville. Now, when he came in that first half, Tavon Chiard, he really provided a spark. Let's see what he can do here in the third quarter in a 4-point ball game. SBA has possession. And Campbell meets Houchhausen, blocks him, but he stays with it.
Houchhausen called his own number on that option. He had Cisse on the cut. Goes inside. Rejected. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Here is Houchhausen. 3 ball by Cisse off the mark. Rebounded by Palmer. Up ahead to Chiard. Attacking his defender.
Good defense there by Justin Omega, turning his offensive player, and then the rest of the team swarming to the ball.
Prasad, jumper, in.
Nice 2-dribble pull up there for Prasad, working off the pick and roll.
Cisse across midcourt, inside, back out. And Donry, 3 in and out, no good. Palmer with the rebound, up ahead to Prasad. No dribble, and Sherrard goes and lays it in the other way.
Sherrard bringing that punch off the bench, as you alluded to.
And steal by Armstrong. Body's dropping to it. And it's a walk on Cisse. It will stay with Oakville. Prasad goes left in the corner. Campbell, 3-ball, no good. Palmer battling for it. It goes out of bounds.
Every time I get to the rim, okay, go 14 first.
A little bit of rough play there. Referee making sure nothing gets out of hand.
Campbell inside to Palmer. Backing down, and the hook is good over Newkirk.
See, Palmer gets into that space. I mean, that's an easy shot, even with Cole Newkirk's hands up in the air. And this has been a deadly press for Oakville. They've been creating a lot of chances, a lot of turnovers. SBA just hasn't been able to find that piece to navigate their offense through the press.
Prasad. Now it's Campbell, right back to the guard and Prasad around the screen. Prasad stops and pops once again, banks this one home. The bank is open tonight, Nick. We've seen a few of those.
That was an interesting angle for a bank, but he made it work. Good job by Prasad. He's got to his spots, I give him that much. As Jordan Prasad has done a lot, the 2020, class of 2020 player averaging 26 points.
Newkirk drives on Palmer, goes up, he's met at the rim, it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oakville basketball.
Cole Newkirk didn't shoot that straight up, he kind of quick shot it. Palmer's length and athleticism really bugging him inside.
Prasad falls to the ground, gets back up, reverse layup, no good. Looked like he got hacked. Campbell picks up the loose ball, goes up, can't finish. Sherrard is there to clean up the miss. That one's poked away, Cisse. Now it's Newkirk, sidesteps his defender and gets it to drop, ending the run.
Good move there by Cole Newkirk. He was decisive as he attacked the rim. Alu Cisse limps off onto the bench. Looks like he might have tweaked his ankle.
And he goes right to the locker room. As Gozano commits the foul.
Prasad, one of the first players in the MPA to get a triple-double. Last game against GTA Prep, went for 26, 10, and 12. He's had a pretty effective game so far, as SBA is going to get the easy 2 here.
Lead is cut to 10. Campbell, Prasad, one dribble, jumper off the mark. Palmer with the offensive rebound, turn around and finish. Palmer has been Omega in the corner. Hodgehausen drives and finishes at the rim.
Hodgehausen has been very efficient. Made a lot of his shots close to the rim and also from the three-point line.
And it's a turnover by Oakville the other way. And Donry in the corner. Gozano, they swing it. Omega's three, in and out, no good. Battling for it is Newkirk, but it goes out of bounds and it will stay with Oakville.
Good looking shot there from Omega. He's made a few of them today as he comes in as one of the leading scorers on this SBA team.
As Morales and Harris check in. Prasad is fouled. 10-point game, 73-63. It's been all Oakville in this quarter as Andonri steals it and lays it in the other way, trimming it down to 8 now.
Andondri has been really, really intense on the defensive end. He battled early foul trouble, but he's been able to adjust to the referee's calls here in the second half.
It will stay with Oakville here. Minute 18, it's an 8-point game. Oakville leads 73-65. Morales inbounds to Prasad, and he's called for an offensive foul for the hook. As we get a timeout, 8-point lead, Oakville leads SBA. We'll be back with the final 1:16 here in the third quarter. Back inside Notre Dame. And we would like to tell our viewers, Indochino, the official outfitter of the National Preparatory Association, the NPA and Indochino bringing together hoops and suits, custom-made suits made to measure for all of you as the 3-ball falls. 75-68 now. Possession arrow aiming in favor of SBA.
Yeah, what was the call?
Here is Hodgehausen. Drives off balance, no good, off glass. Palmer with the rebound, ball's loose. Prasad.
Hodgehausen there, he had the weak side corner open for a 3. Didn't see it, he made his mind up that he was going to take it to the rim.
Prasad will pull up. Off the mark. Gozano in the corner. Hodgehausen kicks it back out. Omega drives, Hodgehausen again. That one tips all over the rim and no good, and they're battling down low. Gotta like the aggressiveness between both squads.
Omega goes up, gets the rebound, and he's not letting it go. Made sure the only way that possession was ending was in a foul.
Newkirk drives, kicks it out. The 3 balls up by Omega. Too strong. Morales with the rebound. Abdul Allah. Fouls on Omega.
With a 1/10 of a second left on the clock. Not a good foul here by Omega.
Abdul Allah is at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Second one drops. And at the end of 3, Oakville leads SBA 77-60. We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter here inside Notre Dame.
Okay, let's keep it going. Keep the intensity high. Get your feet square. Get your feet square.
Take it home, write it down, grab a homie, and work on it. Work on it, master it.
AJ Lawson, go! He gets it to go! Wow! Pick it up, Jalen.
Oh my God!
Top 10, top 10.
Two-way players are the best players. Understand that. Two-way players are the best players.
Here's Sabri Phillips, two-hand jam!
Let's go, boy!
It doesn't matter from what city you're from, how tall you are, what school, what club you represent. Game speaks. There's no politics here.
Okay, let's keep it going. Keep the intensity high.
Back inside Notre Dame here at the NPA Central National Session, the largest gathering of prep schools in Canadian basketball history. It's game 5 out of 5 here on Thursday. We'll have a full slate of the games coming up tomorrow as well, starting at 9 a.m. with Edge against RNS. But right now we have Oakville and SBA in the 4th and final quarter. Abdul Allah will take it from downtown, and all of his teammates jumping up and down on the bench, knowing that one was going to fall before it even left his hand. 3 ball the other way for SBA is no good by Houchhausen. Abdul Allah across the timeline. 14 on the shot clock. Goes left in the paint, and he is fouled. Harris drives, falling away, no good. And Andenry the other way. We haven't seen Cisse since he tweaked his ankle here rest of the 3rd quarter, and so far in the 4th hasn't come up.
Yeah, Cisse went out with a bit of an ankle tweak. Has seen the trainer. He looks like he's on the bench. Don't know if we'll see him again today, as SBA, like you said, has a full slate of games for the rest of the week. Right here, they're going to look to, I believe, get some more 3-point attempts. They did really well in the first half, converting on them. Got sloppy as they went against the press. Right now, stuck 12.
Newkirk. Omega. Houchhausen.
Let's go, we out. Johnny.
Gozano. Newkirk will take it from downtown. That one is too strong, no good. Harris with the rebound all the way, and he lays it in for 2.
Cameron Harris takes it right to the defender's chest. Nice jelly finish. Harris. putting Oakville on his back here.
And Morales up ahead. It's Abdullah now across the midway point. No one picks up the ball, and he can't get it to go with the left. Omega now for SBA.
See if Omega goes pick and roll here, trying to get to the rim.
Newkirk swings it. Jab step, the three is up off the mark. Newkirk with the offensive rebound goes up and lays it in. 82-70 now. Oakville is up.
Nice hesitation finish there by Cole Newkirk. Gathered, gave a little hezzy, gave a little pump fake. Defender went up, finished when Palmer was going down.
Abdullah around the screen, finds Palmer now. He pops, leaves that one short. Ball is loose. Omega picks it up for SBA. Newkirk now. He drives, finishes, and will head to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. Okay. And he could cut it down to a single-digit deficit.
Nice one-on-one move there by Cole Newkirk. Put his shoulder down, went to an in-and-out crossover, then a high, nice, soft finish. And one. And we expect this out of Cole Newkirk. Last year, played very well in his limited time. Now making the move over to SBA. He was one of the premier high flyers in the league.
And Cisse is back in for SBA. We'll see how much he can push on that foot, as it is a 9-point lead for Oakville. SBA still in this one with lots of time here to go in the fourth and final quarter. Inside to Palmer, free throw line jumper, no good. The ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Oakville.
That's been the second free throw line jumper that Palmer has taken. Both have just rattled out. He looks like if he digs into his hips a bit more, gets a much more solid follow through, those will be cash money for him.
Prasad's jumper, no good. Here is Newkirk. Hutchhausen, three ball, wide open, no good.
That's tough for Hutchhausen. He was wide open there, could have cut it down to a 6-point lead.
Campbell the other way with a three ball, it is Armstrong coming down with a three in transition.
Armstrong has shot the straight on three, and that's a travel right there on Hutchhausen. He shot the straight on three with a ton of consistency here and accuracy, as he's made about 2 to 3 of them tonight.
Nadir checks back in, and Campbell as well for Oakville.
Interesting to see the substitutions taking place. Oakville continuing to look to speed the pace up.
Prasad in the lane, and he is pushed by Newkirk. Harris will inbound along the baseline for Oakville, 19 on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside to Armstrong, and he's called for the offhand, so it is a turnover.
That's unfortunate. Big time height advantage there for Armstrong.
Cisse, three ball, no good. Newkirk with the offensive rebound to Omega, who gets it to go in off glass.
Great scoop pass there by Cole Newkirk. Good court awareness and nice vision.
Prasad coming down, and it's an offensive foul on Prasad.
Cisse sniffed him out there, got right in front of him. And that was a good play.
And here is Cisse. Newkirk drives all the way to the hole and lays it in for two.
We've seen this consistently throughout the game. When Cole Newkirk makes up his mind and is decisive, he's been one of the best players on the floor.
And Henry in transition to Newkirk, who goes up, leaves that one short, but is fouled. And we'll head to the line with two shots with 5:18 to go and an 8-point game.
Again, you wish he went with the left-handed finish there. Something that a lot of these young players need to work on.
Newkirk at the free throw line. First one's off the mark.
Newkirk leaving some points here at the free throw line. Let's see if he converts here on the second one. And SBA, I think, might go to the full court press if they were able to make that.
Harris drives, Palmer ends up with it, and he finishes at the rim.
Yeah, it looks like Harris got away with the travel there. Nonetheless, Palmer finds it, puts it in.
Houchhausen in the corner. His 3-ball falls. 7-point ball game. Just under 5 to go. Lots of basketball to be played.
The amount of space Houchhausen is getting is quite remarkable, seeing how he has proven to be pretty consistent on his 3-point jumper.
Campbell saves it. Palmer gets it. He falls to the ground. SBA picks it up. Up ahead to Cisse. Newkirk lays it in for 2.
Newkirk's done a good job here in the fourth quarter. He's basically taken over the game as Cisse gets a steal.
And he lays it in for 2. Forcing Oakville into a timeout. It is a 3-point game once again. 87-84. Oakville leads, and we'll be back here inside Notre Dame. Wraps off.
It's not a game. This is not a game. Don't waste your time. This is not for everybody. So you got to make a decision by the end of today if this is really what you want. Okay? I'm a 5'8" Arab kid, comes from a low-income family. My family was on welfare when we came up. Nobody expected us to be have North Pole hoops in the position that we're in. But everyone that said no saw how hard we grinded and just beat down walls. So now, if you're not going to waste your time, your parents' time, your coaches, don't waste mine either. Because I fought for everything that I've got. And if you want it bad enough, I'm telling you, fight for it. Are we all on the same page?
Game here for the final 4:10 to go in this one. 3-point ball game. Oakville leads. Prasad around the Palmer screen. He'll stop and pop. Tough shot over the outstretched arm of Newkirk. It's a deep 2, but it drops. You get your best player out of a timeout to get you a bucket, Nick.
That was a great play called by Coach, getting Jordan Prasad on a pull-up jumper.
And he falls the other way, trying to go on a fast break. It turns it over. Fouls on Sherrard, and SBA is in the bonus. So they'll head to the free throw line the rest of the way, and it is Newkirk. First free throw, no good by Newkirk.
Cole Newkirk should make this one.
Misses them both, but an offensive rebound for SBA. Back out, it's Cisse. Cisse drives all the way and finishes with the left.
Great body control, going to the right, scoops it down. He had to make the adjustment over the taller Palmer. Nice job by Cisse as he gets another steal.
And Armstrong recovers for the block.
Cisse pleading for a foul. Black ball is going to be the call, no foul.
But SBA gets a bucket.
Oh, a goaltend.
Ball goes in, and it's a 1-point game now. Oakville leads SBA. Prasad, 2 defenders draped over him, gets it over to Armstrong. It's Palmer now, goes up, and he is fouled and will head to the line for 2 shots.
Palmer exploding upwards, taking the contact from Cole Newkirk, almost finished the 3-point play. He's going to have to earn it at the line. I like Palmer's activity. He's been quite a surprise here for Oakville Prep. You know, his length, athleticism, and overall defensive pressure has been key for Oakville during this run.
He splits them at the line. Foul is on Sherrard, and Newkirk will head back to the free throw line for 2 shots. And they're only down 2 with a chance to tie it here.
Cole Newkirk heading to the free throw line. Let's see how he fares this time.
First free throw is short.
Yo, rebound on this. Box out. Rebound. Box out.
Newkirk at the line for the second attempt. And it drops. 1-point ball game, 3:22 to go. Here's Prasad, and that's a foul.
Good call there. Prasad raked across his arms as he went for the spin move and push dribble. 14 fouls on SBA now. Next one will mean both teams are in the bonus.
And that's a kick ball. As head coach Michael Smith asking for a pick.
Both coaches have done a great job instructing the game. They've been engaged with their players and have gotten the most out of them.
Prasad has the bigger Newkirk on him. Now they go inside to Palmer, spins, and he is fouled.
It looks like Oakville is just going to play the game of mismatches. You know, they're going to go to the pick and roll with Prasad. If there's a switch, Prasad feels he can take the big man. He's going to go ahead and do it. If not, Palmer's going to post up and just take advantage of the point guard.
And he gets rewarded with 2 shots, makes the first one.
Now, on SBA's angle is how do you counteract that? Do you keep switching? Off of a switch, is there another switch happening when Palmer decides to post up? Are you going to front the post? Ton of different options there. We'll see how Coach Sean Tyson plays the rest of this game out.
It's a 3-point ball game with 3:05 remaining. Both teams in the bonus here, and Cisse will bring it up for SBA. He's provided a spark now since he came back in the game. Couple of steals at midcourt. His 3 is off the mark. Omega with an offensive rebound right back to Cisse. They have 12 on the shot clock. Cisse, Newkirk, jab steps. Back out to Cisse, he'll put it up from downtown, no good. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oakville basketball.
Cole Newkirk looked like he had the first three, was hesitant to take it. Cisse misses both on that possession.
Prasad now for Oakville. Prasad around the screen, he'll put it up from deep, no good. Ball is loose. And it's a walk on Cisse. Oakville will have possession.
Tough play there by Cisse. You just want to see him eat it as the possession arrow I know is going towards Oakville, but at least you get the switch of the possession arrow at that point.
Campbell, layup short. Newkirk with the rebound. Newkirk will bring it up. Head coach Sean Tyson upset with his point guard and Cisse.
Yeah, well, he left Cole Newkirk on an island by himself there. Not the point guard, he's not the decision maker. It was a good pass nonetheless, but unfortunate, that negative step. We've seen it all day long.
Abdullah drives baseline, goes up, he is fouled, and will head to the free throw line for two.
Abdullah has been very solid, made shots when he has to. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. So turnover there.
A minute 40 to go, and it's a three-point game for Oakville. Newkirk will put it up from deep, no good. Ball's battled for. Loose now, and Omega has it. Houchhausen, Newkirk drives all the way, misses the layup. Palmer with the rebound. Prasad. Abdullah in the lane, gets it to drop. Oh, and he's called for an offensive foul. Gerard checks in for Oakville.
3-point game here. SBA still has a lot of juice left in the tank. No one scored in a while. There's been a lot of turnovers from Oakville. Let's see what SBA runs here. They've been going a lot through Cisse and Cole Newkirk.
Here is Newkirk, no hesitation from deep. No good. Offensive rebound by Omega. And he is fouled and will head to the line for two shots with 52 seconds to go.
I really like Omega's energy this game. He's hit, he started off the first half hitting some threes, kind of hasn't really shot the ball that well since then, but he's affected the game in other ways. Offensive rebound, and he's going to get two shots here, making the first.
And Omega is at the free throw line, makes the first one. He's at the line now for his second attempt. That one's off the mark, too strong. Palmer with the rebound, and he is fouled by Newkirk.
When SBA looks back at this game, they're going to see how many free throws they left at the line. It has been a horrid free throw shooting night for them.
Palmer at the line now. It's a two-point game with 51 seconds to go, and Palmer could add to that.
little bit of confusion at the scores table
Well,
as to who the foul was on.
And how many personals someone has. And Newkirk has 5. And he is fouled out of this game. And he's been a good performance by Newkirk in this one, and he's has 5 to foul out, and we'll see what happens.
It's been a scrappy performance from him. He looks back at this game. He's going to look at the free throw line. I mean, overall, he had a really good game. That's the one critique, if I were him, I'd take away from this. Other than that, he really showed up in that fourth quarter.
And Palmer hits them both from the charity stripe to give Oakville a 4-point lead. Cisse in transition, 3 too strong. They battle for it, and it's a jump ball. And it'll be Oakville basketball.
Three-point shot was online, just a bit too strong. Tough break for Alou Cisse, who's been a warrior throughout this game, battling a tweaked ankle that took him out of the game in the third quarter.
Abdullah to Prasad, and it's a foul on Magic. Prasad makes the first one. Second one is off the mark. Here's Omega. And Omega is called for a walk. 5-point game, 23 seconds to go, 95-90.
SBA is going to want a full court press, go for the trap. They leave Jordan Prasad alone. It's going to be a foul here.
Here's Abdullah right back to Prasad. Prasad to Palmer. Short baseline jumper is good. 6-point ball game. And 8.4 seconds to go.
Nice hit there by Palmer. That's one of those no, yes shots.
Into Sherrard. He goes up, can't get it to go, and the tip falls for Armstrong. 9-point game with 3 seconds to go, and Cisse will just throw it up and almost hit it 3/4 court. The final score is 99 Oakville, 90 for SBA. SBA drops to 2-3, and Oakville improves to 1-1 here at the NPA Central National Session. Any final words, Nick?
Been a great day of basketball. Teams found out a lot about themselves. Tomorrow, make sure you catch us 9 a.m. We start a 7-game slate.
7-game slate starts off with Edge and RNS. Thanks to all of our crew here. For Nick, I'm Elias. Have yourselves a good night.